I'm refusing to start addressing that guy as a pastor now, because the way he insulted Nigerians yesterday on his pulpit is shocking to me. There are things he say in the church service yesterday. I mean, Pastor Tobi, there are things he talked about yesterday that really shocked me. I mean, the audacity to utter that kind of words, very shocking to me. He said Nigerian problem is rice. They should give them rice and give away. He was saying all of those things, that they are dogs, that when they stop barking, they will go back to their home. He was insulting the people in Nigeria. He's not insulting us in the UK. And if you really look at the people that are defending Pastor Tobi, they are in Nigeria. The 30 BG gangs, they are in Nigeria. And I want to be very, very honest with you guys today, because I want to speak. I want to be honest, and I want to speak my mind about how I see things going forward. We have celebrities in Nigeria, and they have enormous influence. When we're talking about celebrity, we're talking about Davido, we're talking about Wizkid, we're talking about Burna Boy, we're talking about all of these guys that have influence over Nigeria. First of all, Nigeria gave them their mighty money. Nigeria gave them their money. So when we are talking, I am going to be diving into them. So if you are celebrity worshiper, please, I beg you, in the name of God, in the name of whichever you serve, don't follow me, because you are not going to hear me worshiping them. I am going to basically enter them when I need to enter them. That is my own. I will enter Davido if I need to enter Davido, just the way American media enter Jay-Z, enter R. Kelly, enter Diddy. Okay, that is the way I will enter them. Okay, I will enter them, especially when I know they have done something wrong. Okay, this mentality of you worshiping celebrity is shocking to me. Honestly speaking, I am disappointed, because it's like we don't have media. I am not Arise TV. I am not Daddy Freeze. I am completely activist. I am convinced in what I do. So when I come online like this, I go into topic without fear of insult, of abuse, because you guys will never allow somebody to speak anything. Now, this guy came out and issued a statement yesterday, and he was literally insulting Nigerians that what they need is rice. They shouldn't be asking him for responsibility, for accountability. Exactly what your pastors in Nigeria are doing to you. I have seen a lot of comments on my page in the last few days. People will come on my page and say, Mr. Ben, you are trying to bring Pastor Tobi's down. I am not trying to bring Pastor Tobi's down. I have no hand in Pastor Tobi's downfall. Pastor Tobi started his own downfall. He's a guy man. He's a guy man. Take it. I am a street guy. I know road. I am telling you now, the guy is a nothing but a guy man. Okay? And he's not even doing it well. He's not good. He's like hush puppy. In short, he want to be a hush puppy by any means necessary. Then he carried God and say, God. And then you have gullible people that are following him. Now, yesterday I posted a post on my page on Niger 24 News where I was very critical of Davido. I said Davido need to start disassociating himself from people like that, from clowns like this. Do you know what they are accusing Pastor Tobi of doing in the UK? Manipulating young black kid, not white kid, young black kid in the UK. Taking their money, making them to go to collect loans that they cannot pay. Do you understand that? So just for the fact that the police have not arrested him, doesn't mean the police will not take him. I guarantee you, let me just, because I haven't put my phone on Do Not Disturb. The police will take him. That is just the fact. The police will take him. Me, I can guarantee, I can tell you this one. He will have question to answer. The guy have already messed up. Okay, he's not a role model. If Daddy Freeze want to sell him to you guys as a role model, some clowns are coming to my page and tell me, Mr. Ben, what do you benefit by bringing another man down? Bringing another man down. when he's literally conditioning young black boys, when we are even trying to free Africa, to free Nigeria from religious mentality. This guy has nothing to do than fraud. That is the only thing. I'm in the UK. Let him sue me. He knows me. I am in the UK. Daddy Freeze. Tell Adebonga to come and sue me. Tell him to sue me. Tell him to send his boys. You are driving Ferrari. You are driving Lamborghini. You are driving every exotic car. And you are telling me you have no job. You have no visa. And you want to mentor people. A father called me yesterday from London. And the man was literally crying. The man told me if he's not in London, he will come on my live and talk. If he's not in London, he will come on my live and talk, because they are so scared of Pastor Tobi that Pastor Tobi can send somebody to go and took them this. The man's daughter was a victim of Pastor Tobi. Tobi, I am in the UK. Let him sue me. And he has audacity to say Nigerians are dogs, that when they stop barking, they will return back to their cage. Just think about it. And people, clowns in this place, we see Davido hanging out with him, and they cannot tell Davido no. They call themselves 30 BG. Idiots. So when I talk, oh, Mr. Ben, why are you involving Davido? And when I go and look at the picture of the people that are asking me, why am I involving Davido? They don't have 30 Kobo, and they put 30 BG logo on their profile. They don't have 30 Kobo in Naira. I'm talking about in Naira. And they want to come on your platform. They want to come on your platform and limit you and stop you talking and try to change the narrative over you. Like you no longer have your own freedom. Pastor Tobi put himself out there. He wants to be famous by all means necessary. He wants to show you his flamboyant lifestyle. This guy basically gave Choma 35,000 worth of bag. This guy gave Davido a wristwatch of almost 500,000 pounds. This guy had birthday and Davido has to come and perform. Davido know the shame. He said, David, and to those of you guys that I say, oh, Mr. Ben, we follow you because you are talking, but now you are going against Davido, we are going to unfollow you. I wish you repeat that nonsense on my page. I wish I'm live now. I've already blocked them. If you know you are a Davido, a Whiskey, a Burna Boy worshipper, please leave my page, because you are not different from Buhari worshipper. You are not different from Tinubu worshipper. You are not different. You're not different from bad government worshippers. You're not different. If Davido is doing something fantastic, we'll talk about it. Nice. We praise him. Bring a nice beat out. We praise him. Okay? If he's in association, we will talk about it. We will speak about it. There is no way you are going to try to restrict me from talking. Okay, if I am criticizing Davido, does not mean I'm criticizing Davido because I'm a Wizkid fan. No, I'm criticizing Davido because he misbehaved. Then we criticize him. What is mentality of worshiping is a young boy, a musician? Is Nigerians insane? Now, people are worshiping Pastor Tobi. What are you going to do about it? I am not going to allow anybody to read anything that come my mind. I post it. And I welcome your feedback, but you can never silence my voice. A man told you, I am not working. I have no job. He told the government on an official document, I have no job. I run charity. Jay-Z now is being accused. You don't see Jay-Z supporter coming online to start abusing people. You don't see them. Jay-Z have money. He has influence. Let him answer for himself. Somebody's telling me, oh, why are you calling Davido? It was a gift. Is Davido not have a mouth? Does Davido not have mouth? Davido have mouth. Let him defend himself. Who born you to come and defend Davido? They are so myopic. If I come here now and I begin to criticize Davido's uncle, who is a god, to criticize Davido's uncle, trust me, they will be angry with me. They will tell me, why are you criticizing Davido? Why are you criticizing the uncle? Why? But why are you criticizing the uncle? That's how myopic our people are. No wonder they are holding you guys hostage in that country in the most dubious way necessary. So going forward, Pastor Tobi came out yesterday on his church service and he was blasting everyone. I'm going to read the statement to you guys, for those of you guys that haven't read it. He was blasting everyone that cared to listen. He was blasting everyone. He said basically, not me. He said, you people in Nigeria asking him to explain, you guys are dogs. So when una stop backing, una go back to una room. And you know how tricky this guy is, okay? When you are over 18 and somebody manipulated you, you are over adult, you are over 18 and somebody manipulated you to collect loan, okay? You go and collect loan for them. It is very hard to prove. But I guarantee you, the best way they will get Tobi is his income. They will get him on that one. Yeah, somebody, thank you. He was even blasting, if you see that guy know the mad, he was even blasting Scotland Yard. He said, we have power, we have people in the UK. Tobi said, we have power and we have people. Nothing can happen. And when they stop backing, he said, we have power. In the UK, you have power. In the United Kingdom. You see, arrogant. See, I don't understand. I laugh in Swahili. We have power. Let me get that because I screenshot it earlier to show to you guys. If you notice, Daddy Freeze has stopped defending him now. He's no longer coming online and be defending him. He's now talking on that topic. But we're not going to forget it. We are not going to stop. Me especially, I am going to be pulling it. I am following the information. I am following bumper to bumper. Because a father called me and cried. And Tobi is there. There, sitting down there, chopping their money. You want to carry Apostle Omofofo Technicom UK. It's not going to work. We will. You want to carry Apostle Omofofo come UK. Idea of Omofofo to come and rob people in this country. And Oyibo people are very funny. If you understand, Oyibo people are very funny. This is where I also tell you that UK is highly, highly institutionalized when it comes to racism. Anything where they happen to black community, they know they put eye inside. And they tell you this thing now. Would they destroy ourselves? They know they put eye inside. If there's 2 white boys now that come out and say Pastor Tobi manipulated them, I guarantee you there will be a different action. There will be a different action. But because na dudu, and mostly Nigerians. The man that called me yesterday is a Nigerian. He's a Nigerian. So they will not take our matter seriously until our community rise up and say enough is enough. The government needs intervention. We need intervention. Yes. You see, somebody is talking here. I have a family friend. His son credit score destroyed. If you don't have a credit score in the UK, you can as well move back to Nigeria. Because that is your lifeline. Your credit score is your lifeline. It's everything you have. You can be earning 100,000. You cannot buy a brand new car. You cannot take a credit card if your credit is messed up. And this guy was concentrating in taking these young people's money by any means necessary. And somebody is going to tell me that we should just ignore it. How can we ignore it? Because of what? Because he's not a pastor. This guy is not a pastor. He is literally not a pastor. I don't even want to. I think I'm calling him a pastor because I believe that is just a name that people know him with. He's not a pastor. This guy is saying, who is a stupid Jesus? Who's stupid Jesus? He said it from his own mouth. He's a guy man. He's like, I don't know how many of you know Pastor Eddie on TikTok. I think Pastor Eddie is even more better than Pastor Tobi. There's a guy called Pastor Eddie on TikTok. I could change my mind and I'll say I want to be a pastor. All I need to do is to start praying. And Nigerians are so myopic. Even when I'm not called, as long as I can add emotion to my talk, I'm telling you, this our life will be like, if I start, you know, say I get out. If I start, I just carry one scripture and add some magic on it. I tell you something, our life will be like 500 people and they will be paying tithe. Our people will be paying tithe in this church right now. We will convert our TikTok into church right now. And if we do that, I promise you, you will see that our people will be filling this page every second to come and worship with us. Yes, our people will be filling this page every second to come and worship with us. Let me just share this live because few people I expect to be here are not here. Didi has been in jail now for how many weeks? Yeah. Then today, a lawsuit also came for, what's his name? Jay-Z. You don't see Jay-Z fan base getting angry and say, don't talk about it. Let them defend themselves. Don't let them use you for nothing. So, and Jay-Z will have to answer for himself. Jay-Z put out a statement already by himself. He was not waiting for his fan base to come and defend him. He put a statement out. He wants to defend himself. So if we are coming out and I say, listen, we are not saying that what this guy is doing in London is endorsed by Davido. I am trying to say now that I don't want to see Davido in the future coming to London to chill with this guy. If this is what we will achieve, that Davido, common sense will enter his head, we have achieved something. If this dragging of Davido in this matter, if he will stop Davido from endorsing him, because many people follow Davido and people are seeing Davido with Pastor Tobi. So people will think whatever Pastor Tobi is doing, Davido endorses it. So their fan also could go and follow Pastor Tobi, and Tobi could scam them or has been scamming them. So we are saying now, Davido, don't go there again. Don't go there. You don't see Burna Boy with this guy. You don't see Anthony Joshua with him. You don't see musician in the UK with him. Apparently, he brought a musician to the stage yesterday on Sunday. He brought one rapper. Yesterday, he brought a rapper. Because on this page, I made a video that have gone viral where I say when he did his birthday, Davido did not attend. No musician from the UK attended it. So yesterday, Pastor Tobi brought a rapper, a UK rapper. Nobody knows him. I'm not going to tell you. A rapper called M24. I don't know how many of you know a rapper called M24. He brought him on the stage yesterday and he recognized him to show that he's now having a UK rapper on his stage. Some of you guys think people are not watching me, okay? I'm like a stain. But my own stain, na point of correction I be. I want you to look at the clothes you are wearing right now, especially if your clothes you are wearing, if it's bright. Just put a little bit of oil on it like this and try to go into the living room. Your children, the first thing they will see is that little oil. That's what they will see. Okay? That is what they will see. Go to the comment section in your own personal social media. Post a picture and everybody's liking it. Oh, nice picture. Beautiful picture. And one person will just come and point what is wrong with that picture out to you. That is what you would pick. So Pastor Tobi is watching me. And I want to tell you how I know Pastor Tobi is watching me. 4 days ago, we are live in the middle of the night. We had one of the most intensive conversations. The video is about 3.5 hours long. I haven't even processed that video. On that day, I was calling Daddy Freeze out. I was shouting. Guess who came on my live? Guess who came on my live? Dr. Kemi. Dr. Kemi and Daddy Freeze are like this. Dr. Kemi, I like her. I'm telling you, I think this woman, I respect her so much. I'm never going to be joining anybody to abuse that woman. That is not my prerogative. She has paid her due. She might not be everybody's cup of tea. She might not perfect. But for me, I have a lot of respect for her because I remember when I used to watch this woman take on anybody without fear. Like, she was the first person that took on Pastor Ibiomi. She went to jail for that. She was the first person that was kicking on pastors. Right or wrong, that woman is a journalist without fear. Okay? When she wants to come for you, she come for you. And she will dedicate time to come for you. Now, I have a lot of respect for her. So we have this, our live show in the evening. That woman have never been on my live show before. I have been to her live show. She have hosted me for 3 hours. But she has never been to my TikTok. I don't even know she followed my TikTok. Boom! She appeared. She pressed a request. I look, I say, this is Dr. Kemi now. On that day, I had about 10 people on the list. I quickly removed somebody so I can create a room for her. I welcome her. And then she started talking. And she said, the news about Pastor Tobi being deported is fake. I allow her to talk. She explained that it's fake, that Mr. Ben, you are a blogger that she actually respect because she know I go deeper. And I don't have any personal feeling when I'm going deeper. I will go and dig, and I'm not afraid to say what I know to be the fact. She said I should investigate better because Pastor Tobi's news that he will be deported is fake. I allow her to speak. I don't know if you're here, Dana. Falilia was definitely here. When she finished, I brought this out and I told her I printed this out from the news, the verifiable news website. And I also told her that the news is currently on ITV, it's on BBC, so it cannot be fake. I also went into all of the portal to confirm before we went live. I said, Madam, this is not fake news. During our conversation, Dr. Kemi told me she was on Daddy Freeze live. Briefly, that was the day Daddy Freeze brought Tobi in, where Tobi was making mouth. Tobi spent about literally less than 2 minutes with Daddy Freeze. After Tobi posted a statement, Daddy Freeze quickly posted I went to Daddy Freeze platform and I called Daddy Freeze a corporate beggar. I said, Daddy Freeze, you are posting arrogant response to a serious allegation made against your friend. Why don't you bring Tobi into your life so that we can also come and drag Tobi, and you can also sit back and bring panel to be asking Tobi questions, just the way you normally do with other people's trauma. I say you have become a corporate beggar on social media. When I made that comment under his page, I did not just make the comment, I tagged him. You understand? I tagged Daddy Freeze. 20 minutes later, Daddy Freeze shared a post and said, I am in Pastor Tobi to join us in 20 minutes. Or about 35 minutes later, Daddy Freeze have read my response. Tobi have read my response. Because they are all on his page. So people go to comment. Tobi has read that people are calling for him to come to Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze welcome him. Just about 2 minutes. Daddy Freeze welcomed Dr. Kemi. And while Daddy Freeze was live, people were on my page telling me Daddy Freeze was live. Daddy Freeze left live. Dr. Kemi jumped on my live. It was Daddy Freeze that asked Dr. Kemi to join me. I am telling you now, it was Daddy Freeze that asked Dr. Kemi to come and join me. Daddy Freeze is doing PR on YouTube for them. All of the YouTubers, go and check YouTuber, Nazavel. How many of you know Nazavel? Go and check her YouTube. If it is another pastor in the UK that is being accused of this, they will all out. Daddy Freeze is reaching out to all those bloggers to shun them. On behalf of Pastor Tobi, they cannot reach out to me. About 6 people wrote me that I should make peace with Daddy Freeze. Mr. Ben, try to make peace with Daddy Freeze. 2 of you are very good people. Make peace, make peace. I said, I don't have any problem with him. He's not honest. He's in the media for business, and we are in the media to correcting the narrative. It is 2 different things. He is for business. He's making money. His living is on the media. That is why he come 3 a.m. in the night, 1 a.m. in the night, 4 a.m. in the night, and he say, I'm reaching to my American audience. But American audience are not stupid. We need to expose Daddy Freeze to Nigerians in diaspora for who he is. Daddy Freeze is not different than your politicians. Daddy Freeze is not different than your politicians. Because he does not speak the truth. He speaks lies and lies and lies on social media. So when Dr. Kemi came here, Dr. Kemi tried to spin the narrative that the story was incorrect. I said, no, ma. I was able to educate her to the fullest. Now, I want you to understand why I brought this topic up. This has happened before. When we are talking about where I said Daddy Freeze was attacking me, the same Dr. Kemi invited me to her page during a FIBA and Celine issue. I spent 3 hours with Dr. Kemi. I narrated everything. Within 15 minutes, within the hour I was live with him, the video was already on hundreds of thousands of views, both on her Facebook page, on her Instagram. I went to her live to narrate my own story about what I know about Afiba and Celine. There was a guy walking hand in hand with Daddy Freeze called Sabio. I don't know how many of you know. One Octele. I call him Mr. Potato. He based in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. He says he's an IT man that have interest, a private investigator that want to investigate what happened to Afiba and Celine. The man does not want to investigate what happened to Afiba and Celine. Whoever gave, guys, you got to be very, very patient to follow me, because me, I am very detailed. I am not just a blogger. I am on a mission. The guy called Sabio, I just link him now to Daddy Freeze. So he walked hand in hand with Daddy Freeze. So he has his own platform, and he was spinning narrative that make no sense even to a mad person about the case. This guy have no knowledge about the case. This guy popped on Daddy Freeze, brought Afiba's husband. For those of you guys who don't know Afiba or Celine, if you are new on my page, Afiba and Celine are the girl that went missing, that made me like a household name when it comes to very bad news that happened in Nigeria. All that happened was that I put my mouth because I knew something was fundamentally wrong. And I was not afraid to speak about it. And they tried to spin it on me. But thank God for my strength and for my tongue. This guy called Sabio have reached out to me and begged me to work with him. I said, no, I don't know you. I said, the story I have is authentic. But I watch you on Daddy Freeze. What you are saying does not make any sense. So I cannot work with you. I didn't know it was Daddy Freeze that set this man to come and reach out to me. Right? At the end of the day, I did not work with him. The man turned it against me and created his own platform and constantly on Daddy Freeze to spin narrative against me. I was on my own. I was defending myself. I was constantly defending myself because that is what I do. I don't want anybody to defend me. You can listen to what I'm saying and then pick out the truth and allow the Spirit of God to discern you, to tell you what is right or what is wrong. Cut the long story short, I was on this Dr. Kemi's page for 3 hours. Dr. Kemi does not welcome people to her platform on a live without prearrange. I don't know how many of you know this lady. She's very, very conscious of abuse, of insult, of bringing people to her live show. She doesn't do it. For Dr. Kemi to even pick you, you guys have to know each other. Dr. Kemi called me from Canada and said, Ben, I want to invite you to my live show. Give me time. I said, fine. I gave her time. So I was driving. I parked along the road. We started. I brought this woman to date with the case. I educate her. I told her what was the case. There was nobody that was listening to that conversation that did not put their hand on their head like this. Because a lot of time, I never get that opportunity to explain myself. And I was hitting all the right notes. When I came off, guess who came? Sabio appeared on Dr. Kemi's page. Sabio appears on Dr. Kemi's page. Live. Immediately I came out after 3 hours. Do you know who called Dr. Kemi to pick up Sabio? From the stream of hundreds of people that were there, it was Daddy Freeze. It was Daddy Freeze. It was Daddy Freeze. Then Dr. Kemi accepted Sabio. I have the video and I'm going to play it for you. Then you will know exactly what I'm talking about. I believe I have the video on my file. Let me play the voice for you. I believe I have the video. Have the video, definitely. Have the video. You will laugh. You will just laugh. You'll be like, what is this guy talking about? Immediately he came in, he started attacking me. Oh, don't listen to Mr. Ben. Don't listen to Ben. And Dr. Kemi was like, who are you? Who are you? Tell us who you are. He couldn't explain himself. He was just trying to play a mind game with this lady. But that lady was so smart. The lady basically sent him out of that live show that day. The lady sent him off. Let me get my other phone to actually play it for you. I will. I definitely, because this is so important, so that we can expose Daddy Freeze for who he really is. He's a paid blogger. If Tinubu paid Daddy Freeze today, Daddy Freeze will say Tinubu is the best thing. He's already saying it anyway. He's already saying it. If Tinubu pay Daddy Freeze today, Daddy Freeze will tell you Tinubu is the best thing that ever happened to Nigeria. That Nigerians are the problem. His church service yesterday, it was Nigeria he was condemning. Maybe he should move to Romania. He's watching now. They are all watching. I definitely will get the video. Definitely will get the video. And then he came online. Oh, that Mr. Ben you are talking to, you cannot talk to him. And the woman was like, who are you? Who are you? Tell me who you are. He couldn't explain himself. I will get the video. I will definitely get the video. Hilarious. I will get the video. They should never, you should never allow anybody. This was after 3 hours of, I've got the video, guys.
Battery 50%.
Okay, I'm just trying to get this on.
Connected to Odori's MacBook Air.
Okay, I got it. I think I got it. Yeah, this is after I spent 3 hours with Dr. Kemi on her live. And then Sabio jump in. Listen. For so long. For so long. 3 hours. We spent 3 hours together. And then as soon as we finish, he hopped in. He hopped in.
Books every single month.
I'm just trying to forward. It's quite a lengthy video. I want to get the particular part of it where Sabio jumped in on that conversation. And he told her he wants to. I said, Sabio is a clown. No, let me play it back again. Sabio is a clown. I feel my life. This is guy called Sabio, yeah? I'm going to try to play it on a Mac so that the volume can be very much out for you guys. Then you see, that is the kind of media that the free is running in Nigeria.
AUX audio.
It's to where from where she picked up the phone to start talking. And Sabio also asked her a couple of questions. In fact, Sabio was about to start asking her more questions. Then she left the call. Sabio 10 minutes. Happy Sunday, how are you? So now I'm just doing for those of you who were. Please, I'll be very quiet. Please, I'll be quiet. So you hear the alert, the supposedly River State Police PRO that cameraman claims that he has a picture. I don't know if it's a picture or is.
So when Sabio popped in, the video is quite long, but I'm gonna get the video. When Sabio popped in, Sabio did not do anything. Sabio started attacking me. Sabio and Daddy Freeze are like this. So why would Sabio popped in? And Dr. Kemi can never invite anybody. Dr. Kemi can never invite anybody into her live show without prearrange. It's impossible. It's literally impossible. Maybe it's better I get this video because it's really important I play it. So that you know how they manipulate, how Daddy Freeze manipulate people in Nigeria. He got them. He got them. But not me. Not me. I did not start media because of him. And I'm not hungry.
A pastor linked to controversial church SPAC Nation has lost his fight against.
I'm gonna play the video. If you take me anything, I'll find the video. I'll find it because I have it. I have it. I definitely have the video.
Tobi Adebayo.
Sorry, guys. But it's not easy, but I got it. I got the video. I just have to go back again to it. I'll get it. Then you will laugh. You'll have a laugh. You'll have a laugh. How adult could be so manipulated. They are the one that spoiled the case. Nobody spoiled the case. And I will not let them do anything to anybody again. That's why I told you guys, when they want to spin anything against you, come and call me. Any day they want to spin any story against you, come and call Mr. Ben. I got their medicine. I definitely have their medicine. So Sabio. So such a funny man. And it was Daddy Freeze that was using him. Nobody was using this guy but Daddy Freeze. And Daddy Freeze sent the lady yesterday to come and tell us that the case was fake. I said, no, this is not fake. It was not fake. It was a legit story. Legit. Okay, I got it. Thank God, I got it. I got it.
Your friend. Who? You didn't know Afiba's husband. He met you on D.
No, I didn't know him.
This is the guy.
I brought the man to DF show.
Yeah.
Okay. I brought him up because he saw me contributing on DF show and he reached out to me.
Yeah.
He DM'd me.
Mm-hmm.
So once he DM'd me, then I brought him to DF show.
Yeah.
After the DF show, he continued DMing me. He asked for my contact. He called me and was crying. Okay. Then I told him what I do, that I am a tech, but I know a private investigative company here in the US that can help you look into this issue. And then he said he's willing to get their services. Okay? As a patriotic born Nigerian, I told him, listen, I am going to do this for you. If investigators, I will take care of the financial part, the financial commitment.
Yeah.
So we don't want you to bring $1, a penny. Okay? And he agreed. And then we started going into this case. Why investigators will not come out publicly to put their face on cameras?
Of course.
Okay? They realizing this with me by proxy to Afiba's husband. Okay? So while we are doing this stuff, I am not a media person. I don't believe in media. Okay? Then we decided to bring the attention of Ben Simon and Harrison into this case.
Right.
Why doing so?
It's me that he's calling Ben Simon. My name is not Ben Simon, but he was calling me Ben Simon. What I tried to say.
No, I didn't know him. He gave me here in the US that can get their service, financial parts. The financials will not come out publicly to live in media. Okay? Then
This was like this particular one. He was talking a lot of rubbish. At one point, Dr. Kemi had to say, I had enough. I'm leaving. I had enough.
because the minute they came there, I'm in the office. I only have 20 minutes. Sorry. I am in the office.
Go ahead. What do you think about it?
Thank you very much.
Dr. Kemi basically gave it to him. He popped into the show and he said, you only have 5 minutes, 3 minutes. And Dr. Kemi said, I only have 5 minutes. Oh yeah, let's go. He was invited. He was not invited. He was asked to come there by Daddy Freeze. And the lady picked her up.
My name is Benosa.
Are you London?
No, I'm in the US.
Okay. How are you?
About it.
Say that again. Ben Samuel's intention is to fight for Andrew's killing.
Yes, that is it. Now, am I saying that intention is wrong? No. He has rights to whatever he believes in. Okay? But I have to make this clear to you such that you will understand that you should not be misguided when Simon has no interest in selling an Afiba. Okay? Any question, investigations, interrogations that goes to Ben Simon concerning the whereabouts of Celine and Afiba, he would not give you answers. He is more interested in why Andrew was deleted. Now, when I brought Harrison to my live session for interrogation,
Can I intercept you real quick because my Uber is here. My Uber is here.
all right, we can go.
Quick question to you. What do you guys do? You say you're a tech company. Are you a private investigator company, or you hire private investigators?
The details of my company cannot come into this. Okay.
The thing is, you say we hired private investigator. Are you a private investigator, or you hired it for the families?
Listening to what I said. I said Afiba's husband reached out to me. Okay.
Yeah.
For assistance. Okay.
Yeah.
Why we were discussing this issue on DF show.
Okay. Your friend.
Who?
You didn't know Afiba's husband. He met you on DF.
No, I didn't know him. They said I'm part of Andrew's Black Sheep group.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to go. I actually have.
All right,
this because the minute
So the guy was so full of bullshit. Dr. Kemi have to cut the whole interview off and said, I have to go. My cab is, and Dr. Kemi cab was not outside. Dr. Kemi just discharged this guy. First of all, Dr. Kemi will never welcome people into her life. You know it. If you're watching this woman for a very long time, you know how conscious she is. She does not give somebody a chance if she don't know you, because people come and drag her. She doesn't do it. Before she called me to her life, she basically pre-arranged it with me. She said, are you in London? Yes, I said, I'm in London. So let's link up. I'm starting up a live stream with you. We're going to do it today. For 3 hours, this woman did not move an inch. 3 hours. She did not move an inch. She was listening. I brought her up to date with the case. She asked me every question. She's a trained journalist. You see the question she asked Sabio now. The woman look at Sabio. You say, who are you? You keep on saying, we. Who are you? You say, we. Are you an investigator? What are you? Then my company cannot be brought into this. But you are the one saying, we. So when I told you guys the other day that Afiba and Celine case, there are higher hands that are involved. I am the whistleblower. But it was me that tried to spin it on, and Nigerians did not support me. I'm not telling them to support me to say I am not part of it or I have no hand in it. At least listen to sense, listen to both story, and allow your conscience to decide which one is saying the truth. They were just condemning me. And Daddy Freeze was part of it. Daddy Freeze was part of it. This lady does not know this guy. It was Daddy Freeze that said, pick this guy up. He will have something to say about what Ben have just said now. And then the guy came up on the live, and the guy was talking bullshit about me. Ben Salmon was this. There was no question Dr. Kemi did not ask me. That video is about 3 hours long. It's on my live. It's on my YouTube page. It's on Dr. Kemi's page. We are not ready. Nigerians are not ready for truth. We are not ready for true journalism. We are not ready to ask difficult questions. And that is why politicians are taking advantage. I have told you guys before. When I supported Buhari and I started writing bad things about him, okay, I met Abike Dabri in Abuja. I have a Abike Dabri hotline on my phone right now. If anybody, the last time somebody have a problem in where was it? In Thailand. A Nigerian woman was detained in Thailand with her children. Her daughter called me. I called Abike Dabri. I spoke to her directly. If she see my line, she dey pick am. She dey pick am. Because before they made her the diaspora commission, the director of diaspora commission, I know her. I met her in the UK. We talk about it. And then she told me that's what she's aiming for. And when Buhari came in, they gave her the job. So I know the lady. They know my integrity. They know this guy has integrity. We went to Abuja. They invited us to the villa. Abike Dabi looked at me, said, Ben, you have turned against us. Yes, she told me this. You are very hard on us. That is, I'm very hard on the government. Then Buhari came to London for UK African Summit. I thought I have all the connections. My intention is to go and ask Buhari question if I get a chance. Because at that time, they will invite APC boys to come and gather. Juliana of Channel TV London. Now, my friend. So Juliana was with Buhari there. Juliana was sending me information. The conference was tomorrow. I went. I was looking for accreditation. So that I can go and ask Buhari difficult question. As APC supporter, if they give me microphone, I'll ask difficult question. I went to London. I went to the conference. I was at the gate. I was lobbying for the ticket. All of my people, they refused to give me the pass. I called Bashir Ahmed. I called one of my guy in Lagos. Bashir Ahmed was essay to the president on media. These are the people I know. I have their contact. But these people have already blacklisted me from getting access to where the president is because they know I'm now with opposition. I asked difficult question. Then they did not allow me to even come to the president hotel. Then on the conference, they did not allow me. But I went anyway. There's this guy called Koiko in London doing this Yoruba Nation thing. That guy will bear me witness. Do you know who allowed us to get into that place? Ugandan president Masavi. Masavi was the courtesy of Masavi. The same conference, they did not allow me to enter. A Ugandan entourage drag us in. And I can see my Nigerian people. So if I'm not difficult in asking difficult question, do you think if I'm the one that will go there, oh, Buhari is the best president in the world. Buhari kaine so on a gas or on a giso Buhari kaine so Buhari. They would have given me pass everywhere I want. Everywhere I want, they will give me pass. So I always like to go where detail lies. So in the case of Afiba and Celine, I was going to where detail lies. Daddy Freeze was collecting money. So Daddy Freeze, I ask you again, who paid you money to bring Sabio in? Who paid you money? So that case, whoever was paying Daddy Freeze money, they are the people behind Afiba and Celine. If those guys went missing for life, it was not Andrew. Take my word to the bank. It was never Andrew. Somebody is highly involved in it. And who is that person? Who was paying Daddy Freeze? Why are they doing overnight to condemn the only legitimate witness to the crime that was committed? I am the legitimate witness that the police is hiding something. I am the one that told Nigerians the police hold Andrew for 5 days. You see, I have to leave Pastor Tobi's matter now and divert. That's why when you follow my page, if you need to have patience because I can take you through a joining. But my mission is clear. Truth. through journalism, through investigative journalism, fairness, reporting. When you are reporting something, you are fair in reporting it. You are reporting fact. You are not compromised. You are not bought to come here and be talking gibberish. I am not bought. I wasn't bought. A lot of people were like, Mr. Ben, stop talking about Apiba and Celine. They rest in peace. I'm like, how can you say rest in peace to them? You say rest in peace to these two people that you have nobody, you have you have no fine human remain. How can you say rest in peace to two young ladies that went missing and police were organizing fake body and plant it on the street? Fake. When I mean fake human body. Why? Why do you have to go to that extent? If truly the man did it, all you need to do is to do proper investigation and bring the truth out. If the man commit the crime, you held the man, you put him in a car, you are sleeping in a hotel, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. On the day 6, you pay him, you collect millions from him, you take his wristwatch, you took his car. How is the man guilty? So that was what I was asking. And no Nigerian media asks. None. Because they are all profit. They are all for profit. Profit. That was what the only question I was asking that time is this. I said, police are hiding something. If Andrew Ochekwo really did these things, it is very easy for police to do their investigation and come up with fact, phone record, a detail to detail. This is how it happened. Welcome, Tracy. This is how it happened. Police would have given it to you. The police were arranging body. Say, we found body near Andrew's house. And the body was there for 30 days. And it was Harrison that went to see the body. Nigerians, we not go wake up. And Daddy Freeze was spinning it every night because he was being paid. Daddy Freeze, who paid you? Daddy Freeze never asked Harrison, how can a body be on the street for 30 days? Daddy Freeze never asked. Daddy Freeze never asked, is there no police in Abia State? Why is it you that have to travel from Abuja to Lagos? Somebody call you from Germany, say there was a body in the street of Aba. And you have to, the police say, oh, you should go and identify the body for them. Then you have to travel from Abuja. You are in Abuja when they phone you. This was from Harrison. Harrison was sitting on Daddy Freeze talking gibberish. And Nigerians are not asking questions. Are you guys okay? What is this guy talking about? Oh, police asked me to go and identify the body. So I flew to Lagos. From Lagos, I then flew to Onitsha. From Onitsha, I take Uber to Aba to go and identify body. Is there no police in Aba? Is there no police in Abia State? When I know they ask. Then when he went to see the body, he did not tell the police. The commissioner of police in Abia State told me it's a lie. It's a lie. There was nothing like that there. Then they found the body. Then they sent the picture. Then they blurred the picture. They blurred. Then you can't really see what they found. Then they send the picture to Afiba's family and Celine family, a blurry picture, and say, this is your daughter, come and accept it. And they say, no, this is a skeleton of a goat or whatever. Then I came online, I said, Harrison, show me the picture, the video. He never. It was through Insider. I got the real video. The video is on my page. It was a carcass of a cow. So anybody who go to the length of providing a fake body know exactly what happened to Celine and Afiba. Una never ask. Go to Harrison's page. People go to clap for him. Nigeria una go suffer. Nami una enemy. Oh, Mr. Ben, you are accomplice. And I'm looking at them. I'm like, you get sense? You get sense? Harrison identified body in Benue in Abia State. Then Harrison, when he went to identify that body, Harrison traveled with the police, the same police that went to pick Andrew and slept in hotel with him for 5 days. Harrison went there with the same police to go and identify body on the street. I don't know. Oh. The same 5 police officers that picked Andrew up on the 21st of May, Harrison traveled down there to go and identify body, fake body. Harrison traveled with the same 5 police to Benue to go and identify Andrew and stand on it and say, this is Andrew, the bastard. If you hear from him again, case is over. He's finished for life. And I'm looking. Police were I said, why don't you allow the police to talk? Why are you talking for police? Harrison, are you police? And Nigerians cannot see, like, this is not right. This is a cartel. This is not right. This guy is a criminal. There's something happening here. So the police were using his social media platform to blackmail me to stop talking. They were using his social media platform to blackmail me. But thank God that I know they hear word. I know they hear word at all. I stood my ground. I stood my ground. I said a lie. I said a lie. I said something is hiding. Something is hiding. And one officer, boom, sent me image. If you see it, you have never in your life. This is what Harrison showed to Nigerians as a human body, as a remaining that look yellow. Harrison say a body has been there for 30 days. On Daddy Freeze, though, and Daddy Freeze did not ask, are you okay? 30 days and it looked light skin and look like Celine after 30 days. Please, guys, whenever I go into a topic like this, they report my page. You have to really understand the power of social media. You got to keep tapping the page. You got to keep tapping, especially when you're on TikTok, because you can see now that I'm off topic completely. I'm off topic. You need voice like me. You need it. You might not like me today, but a day is coming where you will say, Mr. Ben, wow, I wish you could analyze this. How can police slept 5 days with a suspect? How can police allow a suspect to drive his own car? How can police finally pie the suspect and they did not even break the car? The car, they say they pie him. He said the man was running away. They pie him and the car was not damaged. It was me that now say this car was not damaged. So if the guy was really running away and you guys have to rain GUN on him, the car would have damaged. It was me that say you guys are lying. Then the police will call me, Mr. Ben, pity us now. If they sack us, what would you do? What benefit would you have? I have it on the record. Police will call me and begging me to keep easy. Harrison will go on his page and Mr. Ben is accomplice just to cover for who they are covering for. Because they were working for somebody and Daddy Freeze was part of the cartel. Daddy Freeze was the media they were using to claim the image. But I didn't agree. The case is still on. The case will go to court. The body, Andrew's body is still with the police. Andrew's car. Guess who go to Andrew's house to park his property? Harrison. Harrison went back to Andrew's house to park all of his property. And I say, Harrison, who asked you? He said, police asked me to bring all the property to Abuja. I said, are you a police? Who are you? I said 2 weeks ago, a police kidnapped a young student, collected 10 million naira from him. And this young student, after they released him, went on social media. Harrison went to collect the 10 million in cash. When I know they ask on ourselves question, make una go visit Harrison page. Now we are here condemning Tinubu. We are here condemning Pastor Tobi. But you are following Harrison. You are clapping hand. Just imagine now you travel to Nigeria. A police kidnap you or your son your son, and your son finally released, and your son saying that police carry ammo, they pay 10 million. You now went on social media and talk, and one idiot will call you and say, I have got the 10 million for you in cash. What is the name of the officers? What are the POS men? The account is over. This is the image Harrison is carrying out for Nigerian police. Daddy Freeze is involved. Now, Daddy Freeze, who paid you to talk about Aselin and Afiba? You told me you got paid. Who paid you? Nobody paid me now to talk about it. Nobody paid me to talk about Pastor Tobi. Because all those 6 people I told you that came on my line and say, settle with Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze believe I can be on his side, so he can bring me up in the evening and I'll be defending nonsense. I'll be defending Tobi. So these are the reasons why I say we need fair journalism, unbiased. When something is right, it's right. When something is wrong, it's wrong. We come out and say it the way it is. Nigerians deserve it. And some people are born like that. When I say I cannot be bought, I don't know when that temptation will come. But it has come several times and I never budge. I never budge. So the question, if you ever heard about Afiba and Selin case, just know right now that the police are not contacting the family of Afiba. The police are not contacting the family of Selin, but they are talking with the family of Andrew. If Andrew is the kidnapper, will they be talking? If Andrew is the perpetrator, will the police not come out and say, we have found our investigation, this is what we'll find out, this is what this man was doing, this is his record? Police cannot go and tell the British now, we catch your citizen in Nigeria, our officer were sleeping in a hotel with him for 5 days, and then finally they went to Benue, and from Benue they Payam. Police cannot tell the British like that. But Harrison went to tell his brainwashed followers, and they believe it. And they will come on my platform, Mr. Ben, you are organ harvester, you are accomplice. And I'm like looking at them, I'm like, are you mad? You get sense? I spent minimum of 10 hours on Daddy Freeze. Minimum of 10 hours. Some now 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours. I was there to answer questions. I was there to face Nigerians. They were abusing me. Mr. Ben, thunder will choke you. You are a terror. You are this. I said, what you wanna know? What you wanna know? You are supporting your friend. Your friend is a murderer. Your friend is this. I say, who told you they don't murder this girl? Who tell on her? The police tell on her. Police Nigeria, have they give you announcement, say our investigation, let the police come out and say Nandu did it. Because when they said it, they will have to bring fact out. They don't have it. Their officers are the one that kidnapped those girls. Harrison is the one that went to Andrew's house to go and walk around the house. And just imagine the kind of banana republic our people are living in Nigeria. A civilian, somebody that have no license to even go into a crime scene. Oh, I found phone. I found this. This is Andrew's office. This is Andrew's clothes. This is Andrew's shoe. But you never. I want you guys to tell me, have you heard from Nigerian police concerning this case? The first time you heard about it was the IGO police put a statement out and said the murder of Andrew Ochekwo. He called it murder. It was a murder. The police basically murdered the guy, collected his wristwatch, collected his money, wanted to rob him of his car. And after they murdered him, Harrison went to bring 1.5 million that he paid the police, which I have to tell Nigerians, this guy paid police 1.5 million in Uyo. Harrison went to bring it in cash. Those police officers that collect the money today, you don't know their faces. Those police officers that murder Andrew, you don't know their faces. But I know their faces because I know them. I saw them. But Harrison was doing overnight with Daddy Freeze. Every night, they will invite these people, and my name was everywhere. They even brought one gym instructor in. Suddenly, there was a gym instructor. One gym instructor is missing for 3 months. A gym instructor was missing for 3 months. The family did not report to police. Nobody was. It was a lie. There was no gym instructor meeting. It was a make-up nonsense, and it was on Daddy Freeze. And then I came on Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze was asking me, Mr. Ben, what about the gym instructor? I told Daddy Freeze, please do not ask me about gym instructor because I don't know anything about it. And any information that comes from Harrison is a lie. That was how the gym instructor story died because they wanted to use that one as another distraction. They were putting some picture of somebody. This gym instructor went to see Andrew and they never see her again. Andrew does not go to gym in Port Harcourt. Andrew have a gym in his house in Port Harcourt, a fantastic gym. Andrew does not need a gym instructor, a female gym instructor for that matter. So they are spinning the story, and I have two options. I keep quiet and I let it go, and I will never live with myself again. I will never be myself for the rest of my life. I will never, because it's like I know the truth and I'm scared to say the truth because of what social media will say to me. But I calculated my risk. I said, if I am going to pie, let me pie. I will say the truth. Today, nobody is talking about the gym instructor. Nobody is talking about Afiba and Celine. Nobody. The question I was asking that time, I am still asking it up to today. Nigerians are not ready to answer. Nigerians are not ready to answer. Because it was a plan. Andrew was set up and they went to pick him to pay and collect his money. It's as simple as that. There is nothing else anybody can tell me about it. And the police know that I know, and they have no defense. They have no defense. Harrison was used. When Afiba's husband came on Daddy Freeze, this is how they got him. I was live on Daddy Freeze. I was talking, I was explaining myself, I was telling them what I know. It was about an hour into the interview, Sabio popped in. Sabio asked me questions. I answer questions. All of the questions. That's Sabio, Daddy Freeze friend that live in Georgia. Sabio asked me all the questions. I answer. I was legit. There was nothing hiding. Even though I was receiving a lot of abuse on the comment section, I tried to switch it off and I concentrate. Suddenly, Afiba husband came. Afiba husband talk. Afiba husband said, they asked Afiba husband. Afiba husband said, I ordered the police. This is how they got Afiba husband to run away from the case. I want you to understand now. Afiba husband was like, I will drag Nigerian police, I will drag international court, I will drag this. Nigerian police must answer, Nigerian government must answer. This is going international. He was making mouth. I was listening. Then Afiba husband made a statement. He said, I ordered the police to pick Andrew up. Okay? but I did not order them to pie him. Listen to the word. I ordered the police to pick Andrew up, but I did not order them to pie them. The record is there. It's on Daddy Freeze. When he said it, something tinkled in my head like this, but that's how they got him. Now, how did Afiba husband and Sabio got to know each other? What was the contact? You have to ask yourself, what is the contact? What is the contact? Then they went to prepare a case down for Afiba's husband. So they wanted to label a case against him if he come to Nigeria, that he's the one that ordered the rogue police officers. So the reason why you never see those officers on the TV anywhere in admission of anything is because if they would have arrested Afiba's husband, they will put it on his head that he's the one that ordered a rogue officer, that those officers does not belong to Nigerian police. They are not state actors. They are unknowing gunmen. That he must explain to Nigeria how he stay in Dubai and order officer to pick somebody up. So they prepared that case and gave it to Sabio. And Sabio penetrated Afiba's husband head and went there as, I want to help. That's how they got the man off the case. That's how they got him. The man can no longer come to Nigeria because he has said it on the national TV. Harrison called him and threatened him. Because all they wanted was to die the case and make me the villain, the dirty guy. And it was the platform they want to use was Daddy Freeze platform. Now, somebody said yesterday on my page, Daddy Freeze gave you a platform. No, Daddy Freeze did not give me a platform. Daddy Freeze brought me there for me to be executed. But thank God, say nobody fit touch my head. I just want you to imagine if I did not have my own platform, if I did not have my voice, if I did not have my news website, what would have happened to me? How many of you have your blog, have a voice, or even have a voice? How many of you have confidence to face accusation like that and remain standing? Even Daddy Freeze, if he face half of that accusation, he will run away. But during the time of that investigation, no investigation. There was no investigation. It was just accusation against myself. It was me that was reviewing what happened step by step, video by video, analyzing it. Nobody was analyzing anything with me. Zero. The whole Nigeria was against me. The whole YouTube was against me. They will make video. They will put somebody's picture. They will say, Mr. Ben has been arrested. They will put somebody like this. Not my video. They will post it. Mr. Ben, organ harvester in London. I tell you something. And every day I pray this prayer to you. The day the enemy will come for you, may they take everything away from you, your hand, if they can. And may God not allow them to even take it. But may they never able to take your tongue away. And you see how God designed us. God designed us that God, even God himself, protect your tongue. He gave you a teeth. So nobody can put their hand inside your tongue. That is how important your tongue is. Before somebody can put their hand, you will bite the person. So God even protected your tongue for you, that he gave you teeth up and down, 32 teeth, so that nobody have a chance to near it. What Nigerian media wanted to do was to take my voice away, my tongue away. But I have my tongue, and I was able to use it to put the truth out there. That is the reason why the police have no true Andrew's body inside river. So I pray for you. Keep your tongue. That's all you need in your life. If they want to come for you, let them. If they want to, if the devil want to, if God want to tempt you, tell God, you can tempt me just like Job, but allow me to have my tongue. Tempt me as much as you can, but leave my tongue. There's no other part of your body that is protected like your tongue. I want you to understand that fact. There's no other part, not even your eye. Look at what covers our eye. Look, just this feather. Look at your tongue. Even a knife will find it hard to enter. That's why when somebody is going into a shock medically, their tongue sees. That's why we normally put a spoon and put it in somebody's tongue to leave it open. So the tongue is the teeth protect your tongue. They automatically clench up and click to protect your tongue. That's what Daddy Freeze wanted to take away from me, from his platform. Even when I explained to him, when I told him, Daddy Freeze, you are matured enough to know there's a lie here. Why are you buying this nonsense? Every night, I wake up 2 a.m., Daddy Freeze is online talking about me. Now he wants us to be forgiving Tobi. Tobi will have to explain himself. Where is Afiba and Celine? Where are they? Harrison went to buy a car. After parking Andrew's property, Harrison went to Andrew's house and removed all of his property. Who humanitarian person does that? Which human rights activist does that? Do you understand what a human rights activist is? A human rights activist is a human rights activist. A human rights activist will defend everyone, including the perpetrator of a crime. You will go to prison, you will say, we know this man committed this crime. You must give him food, you must allow him to breathe a free air. That is what a human right does. A human right does not condemn. A human right protects the person's human right, even the victim, the perpetrator, the human right protect them. Harrison called himself a human right, but Harrison went and stood in Benue and put his leg on top of Andrew's body and said he's gone forever. And people are clapping. People are clapping. A man that has not been convicted in the court of law in Nigeria. Never been convicted in the court of law. A man that the police has for 2 weeks in jail. Then they have him for 6 days. And they were sleeping in hotel with him. They were eating with him. They were collecting his money. He was driving his car. And they got to one bush in Benue and pied him there. And Harrison come online to be talking rubbish. And you expect me in London to buy the nonsense without correcting it. If I would have done that, God would have struck me dead on the road. Just imagine you go to Nigeria, police catch you. Or let me say your son. Police catch your son. Collect 5 million naira. Everybody contributed money to make it 5 million. And after your son finally come out, your son go to VDM and say, VDM, this is what police did to me. And VDM will go and collect that 5 million in cash and come and give it to you. The picture of the police, the as a man, the name of the police, the station, the account, how it happened, died. Is that, would you not condemn VDM immediately? You don't understand what I have been through. What I have been through in this Andrew's case. Some of you guys have no clue what I have been through. Some of you guys have no clue. All because I look at lies and I said, something is wrong here. This guy called me. This guy told me we are in Aba. This guy told me we are in hotel, Evergreen Hotel. This guy told me the officers that came to pick him say IG or police asked him to come to Abuja. This guy told me he was driving himself and he showed me video of it. This guy told me they were in a hotel. Now, una pie this guy, una they talk something else. Not even the police talking something else. So Harrison was the one talking something else. Take story that make no sense to a monkey. He was saying it on Daddy Freeze, and nobody is there to ask him, Harrison, what are you talking about? Nobody. I'm the only one asking. And Harrison have 240,000 followers on my back insulting me. Village witches. It was only me that was saying, no, Harrison, you are lying. You are lying. Mr. Ben in the UK have all the video of the pie girls. I say, which pie girls? And I explained everything to detail. And they went into attack. But I won. I didn't win. God won. God gave me strength to stand my ground. And is it not today now? Daddy Freeze and his best friend Tobi is in trouble now. And he expects me to keep quiet. That case must never be forgotten because those two girls are still missing today. They are still missing today. You have never heard anything about it. Nigerians want us to forget about it. Andrew body is still with the police right now. As I'm talking to you now. As I'm talking to you, Andrew's body is still with the police. The police have never come out to tell you Andrew did anything wrong. I saw what I saw and I spoke. First, they pie my page. They begin to report the page. Everything. What did they not do? But I said, I refuse. I refuse. They tried to befriend me. Go, just Nigerians, I am inviting you. I am begging you. Please take a trip to Daddy Freeze and just search Afiba and Celine. And just listen to the interview of Harrison and Daddy Freeze. Or Harrison and one girl called Blessing. Blessing. Let me tell you a story about Blessing. Blessing is the young lady. Blessing is the young lady Afiba and Celine came to visit in Port Harcourt. Blessing is the girl, is their best friend that they came to visit. When they left Port Harcourt to Aba to go and see my friend Andrew, they left their bag, they left their passport in Blessing's house. They say, let's take a trip to Aba for weekend. We will come back on Sunday. They left on Saturday from Blessing's house. On Sunday, the 28th of May, a reported message from Afiba went to Blessing and said, Blessing, we've been kidnapped by Andrew. Blessing read the message. Blessing write back, forth and back, according to the message, which I can tell you now that message is what is like one person holding the other phone, the other person holding the other, and be texting each other. The phone was with each other. Me, I can tell you now, with what I have known so far. Blessing did not tell anybody that Afiba and Celine are missing. Blessing did not travel. Just imagine your daughter or your just imagine that's you now. Blessing did not travel from Port Harcourt to Aba to go and say, where is the house? Police come, oh, my friend came to visit this Andrew. We can't find my friend. On the 28th, the same day, Blessing enter plane to Abuja. Let's assume her friends are missing. Oh, we assume the friends are missing now. Her friend texts her a message. We've been kidnapped. Kidnapped. They use the word by Andrew. They name Andrew on the text message to Blessing. Blessing did not report that message to police. Blessing have a boyfriend, a senator, a Labour senator from Abia State, Senator Darlington Nwokocha. So Blessing have connection to call the senator and say, my baby, my friend that came to visit me from Ghana and the one from Owerri, they say they are missing in Aba. Let's jump into action. Blessing did not do it. Blessing entered plane to Abuja. These are facts. Blessing say this with her own mouth on Harrison live interview. Go and watch it. And tell me, how does this story add up to anybody that have a common sense? Blessing went to Abuja. Apiba and Celine are still reportedly, allegedly missing. Afiba's husband lives in Dubai. Could not reach Afiba. It's like texting now, and your boyfriend, the message is delivery, but your wife is not answering. Then you have to contact your wife's friend. Afiba's husband now contact Blessing. Say, I'm trying to reach my wife. What's going on? Blessing wrote Afiba's husband, I saw the message that I am expecting Afiba, but I have not seen them. Why did Blessing lie? Afiba and Celine left her house. Why is he now telling the husband in Dubai that I am expecting them? They have not come yet. Why? Why those lies? Why? Why this? This case is not finished. This case is not finished. I am telling you, pray for me. Why did Blessing lie to Afiba's husband? Even when she had a message from Afiba, reported message that we are missing. Blessing remained in Abuja. Blessing did not make any effort to go to Port Harcourt or to go to Aba. Blessing boyfriend did not make effort to go to Aba. If truly they were missing, no, and Andrew was the one holding them. Oh. Afiba's husband was running Heter-Sketer. Afiba's family was running Heter-Sketer. Celine family was running Heter-Sketer. Blessing remained in Abuja. Afiba's husband now sent money to Celine family. They go and bribe police in Aba to go and knock on Andrew's door, to go and investigate. Not Blessing. It is not Blessing that did it. Are you listening now? When Afiba's husband told Blessing's boyfriend that they have paid police in Aba to go and knock Andrew's door, Blessing's husband asked Afiba's husband to give the name of the police and the account number, that they cannot be paid police, that he will handle it. But he has not handled it for days. Why do you think they don't want police to go and knock Andrew's door? The girls were missing on the 28th, according to that text message of April. They did not reach, and police did not go Andrew's house until the 8th of May. I want you to understand, though. So open your head, though. Open your head, though. Because some of una just hear this story, una never know my page, una just hear, hey, kidnapped, our organ harvester, una don't go. Why did they not go there? Why? Blessing did not react. And when Afiba's husband now told them that they were now in the process of going to that house to go and knock, Blessing's boyfriend and Blessing told the man, don't worry, we will handle it. Give us the name of the police. We will collect the money you give to them. That is bribery. But you guys are not acting. That is why the guy in Dubai have to start mobilizing so that somebody can go and knock Andrew's house. That was how Afiba's husband said, I order them to go and check Andrew's house, but I did not ask them to pay him. That was where that statement came from. By the 8th of May, the police that Afiba's husband paid arrived at Andrew's house. They arrested Andrew. Officer Oracle, Commander Oracle, is the head of anti-kidnapping team in Aba. He was there with 30 officers. 30 officers. They arrived there on the 7th of May. They stay in that house until the 8th of May, 9 o'clock. They arrested Andrew. Andrew gave up himself at 3 a.m. in the morning. Andrew called me and texted me at 12:45. All the way to 1 o'clock, me and Andrew were chatting. I said, Andrew, what is going on? Andrew did not tell me about the guests that were missing. It's just a police barricade me here. I am going to Columbine them. I said, don't do anything stupid. What is going on? I have published the text messages I have with him. Andrew finally submitted himself to police at 3 a.m. But the police remained in that house until 9 a.m. What was the police waiting for? Who are they waiting to get instruction from before they took Andrew to Umuahia on the 8th? At about 9 o'clock, Andrew dressed up very well, white t-shirt, white clothes. They were even changing water. I have the video on my page. They were changing water on his car. He was having a conversation with the police. They searched all of his house. There was no blood. There was no cotton missing. That was on the 8th of May. 30 police. The videos is there. Police officers. They took Andrew to Umuahia police station. Andrew was in Umuahia from that 8th of May all the way to the 21st of May. Andrew was locked up. I could not reach Andrew. Andrew has no access to his phone. A proper investigation was being carried out. Account was being printed. The police in Umuahia told Andrew that these girls were on a self-kidnapped, that the phone is ringing in Owerri. They tracked the cell phone of Celine to Owerri. Celine is from Owerri. Nigerians never interested. Harrison gave them stupid cock and bull story that make no sense, even to somebody that have nothing here. Unabayam. Nobody want to ask this. Even Netflix. Hold on. Andrew was in the police cell, no problem. Blessing, who remained in Abuja, was shocked that the police actually carry out the assignment of Afiba's husband. Blessing jumped into action. Blessing, who did not take action from the 28th of April, when she said she received a message that her friends are missing, Blessing decided to take action. Blessing went to the force headquarters, Abuja, and submitted a petition. The petition on the 10th, barely 72 hours later, after Andrew was finally arrested, he submitted a petition to remove Andrew from Abia State to Abuja. Why? Why do you want Andrew out of the police cell by force? Why? See, investigation. Why do you suddenly have interest in bringing Andrew to Abuja? But you've been waiting for almost a week and a half. You have not made effort to travel to go and check on your friends, even though you have a senator's husband. How many of you remember when that senator told that Uberman, I will make you disappear? How many of you remember? 2 persons have disappeared. You actually have a senator's boyfriend, but you never made any attempt to travel to Aba to go and check. Why? And then finally, the police have done the right thing to arrest the suspect. You wrote a petition to take the suspect out of Aba. Umaya, why? Now, how many of you have heard Harrison telling Nigerians that he heard that Andrew would be released? Harrison was involved. Harrison was tracking the case. Blessing submitted a petition on the 10th. Harrison got involved on the 11th. Harrison Guamin issue, all of his supporters, I tell you now, truth. You know, lies will fly. The truth will remain steady. Harrison got involved on the 11th. Ask me, how did Harrison got involved? Somebody who is a common friend to Blessing contacted Celine family and say, oh, there's one human rights activist in Asaba that can help you guys. And Harrison quickly get in touch with them. And Harrison charged them money. And they could not pay the money on that 11th when Harrison get in touch. They were able to pay the money for Harrison on the 15th. I have fact, I have documents. Afiba husband sent money, Celine family raised money, and they gave it to Harrison so that he can talk about the case. It's like involving very dark man into a case. But Harrison heard about the case on the 11th. Why do you think Blessing's friend contact Celine family to involve Harrison? Are you looking at engineering now? Because people where they follow the way they do FC for people, they don't get sense. Once they know they hear detail, they will just jump. They will just make their mind. They don't go with that. They don't get data. They don't get sense. They will make up their mind. Something was fishy. When Blessing wrote the petition, Blessing did not even put the name of Andrew, did not put the name of Celine and Afiba. He said unknowing person. Conspiracy to kidnap. They have not kidnapped. It is a conspiracy to kidnap. I have the petition in this office. Harrison keep a tab on the case. But Harrison did not post about Afiba and Celine. From the 11th, Harrison heard about it. Harrison did not post on the 11th, did not post on the 12th, on the 13th, on the 15th, on the 14th, on the 15th, on the 16th, on the 17th, on the 15th, he go pay his balance. On the 16th, Harrison did not post about it. On the 17th, Harrison did not post about it. On the 18th, Harrison did not post about it. Meanwhile, the petition Blessing Road is being engineered now. It's in action now. Harrison did not post one video, did not post one message about somebody missing. He heard about it on the 11th, but he never talked about it. Why? He got paid on the 15th. He never talked about it on the 15th. Why? Then on the 21st, Andrew was about to be released in Umuahia. 4 officers arrived in Homer Jeep, in Homer Hilos, and another bus, and said they are from the IGO police with the petition of blessing in their hand, and say IGO police asked them to come and bring Andrew to Abuja on the 21st. That the Ghanaian embassy have submitted a petition. So the case has gone higher now. They need Andrew in Abuja. Initially, according to what we heard, even directly from Harrison, Umuahia police told those officers they don't believe it. They are already investigating this matter. But the police business or big man called them. They released Andrew to those 5 officers. And Andrew joined them. They were very nice to Andrew. Andrew collect his phone. Andrew collect everything. Andrew text me. Andrew text other people. Andrew was texting all of his friends, all of family members, and say, contact Ben in the UK. He's a blogger. Please contact him and tell him this is the problem. Andrew was now writing me. I received his message. I quickly called. Andrew told me what was going on. Andrew now sent me the video of Afiba and Celine on that day because the video was on his phone. Andrew said, these are the girls they say I kidnapped. This is them when they were in my house. They were sleeping peacefully in my bed. I hold that video. Andrew was in the hand of police. The police was supposed to be taking him to Abuja. But the police, they went to his house. Andrew picked his clothes. The police told him, there's no problem. We believe that you are innocent. The IG just wanted you to come because the Ghanaian embassy are putting pressure on the case. Ghanaian embassy never wrote no petition. Ghanaian embassy was never involved. It was all lies. It was all lies. This is Nigeria I'm talking about right now. It was all lies. Instead of going to Abuja by flight, they went to Andrew's house. Andrew picked his clothes. They told Andrew say laptop. Andrew picked his laptop. Because they told Andrew when you go to Abuja, after you speak to the IG, you can stay in your hotel. You can still operate from there. You can walk. Andrew carried his laptop, carried his computer, and they moved. Guess where they moved to? They moved to a hotel. They told Andrew there's no flight to go to Abuja. At that time, Andrew's car is still parked in Umuahia. The police are still eyeing Andrew's car. They deceived him and told him, we will go tomorrow. Andrew got to hotel. Andrew called his lawyer. His lawyer, Barrister Ikwete. Andrew spoke with his lawyer. These officers told the lawyer that the phone of these girls are in Owerri, that they believe the story, that these are self-kidnapped. You see, I called name. I'm calling names. Andrew was updating me. They were in Evergreen Hotel, Abba. They slept there that night. They took 2 rooms. Andrew slept in a room with an officer. The next day, they told Andrew, it's Abuja. You will need your car in Abuja. Go and get your car from the station in Umuahia. So they drove down to Umuahia. Andrew picked his car. And they proceeded to Abuja. But instead of Abuja, they took Andrew to Uyo. One police was in the front. Andrew was driving. Andrew dressed well. They went to Uyo. By the time they got to Uyo, they got a hotel there. They told Andrew to clear you from this case. So we have to investigate. This phone is pinging in Uyo. We do another investigation here. Andrew was being conditioned. Andrew was following them everywhere. They slept 2 nights in Uyo. At that time, Andrew became very concerned. Andrew began to text messages to me. The police were lying down like this. Andrew will send their picture and their video to me. To me. I will look. I'm like, this is a joke, Andrew. What's going on? He said, Ben, I don't know. I'm now scared of this guy. In New York, they collected 1.5 million from him. Their boss, the IRT boss, was in Owerri. That one interviewed Andrew via FaceTime, via WhatsApp video call, interview. Andrew bribed him with 500,000 because they say we are the only one that will save you. Andrew gave that one 500,000 with fact. If the police say I'm lying, let them go and print and do account statement out. And you will see who he sent money to on that day, on the 24th. When they left Uyo, instead of going to Abuja, they divert to Benue. In Benue, Andrew become increasingly concerned and begin to radically fear for his life. They spent 2 nights. Let me just invite some people in, please. Very important. I think my friends are here. Yes, so they spent 2 nights. Andrew, then I asked Andrew, what are they doing? Nigerian police, they have Andrew's phone. They confirm my text message. They can read all of my WhatsApp message to Andrew for the last 3 years. They can read everything. They know. So Andrew now asks them, what are we doing in Benue again? Which state is this? They say it's Benue. Andrew don't know Nigeria very well. They say it's Benue. One officer want to see his girlfriend. They slept 2 nights in Benue. On the 26th morning, around 11 something, I was coming back from gym. Andrew called me on a video call. He was wearing the black top they pie him with. Andrew told me, Ben, I'm running away. I'm like, where are you running to? Are you crazy? What's going on? He said, these guys are taking my money. They are threatening me. They say, if I get to Abuja, they will torture me, that Abuja is very hot. So they condition him to make the way with his car. You see, it was the police in that hotel. They condition, Oga, you can go. If you know, go. If you reach Abuja, now wahala. If you know your way, now your car be that. Andrew take his car, enter his car, and drove off. Andrew called me, and he was panicking. I said, Andrew, what's happening? He said, they are threatening me. They are telling me if I get to Abuja, this way. And I say, you are running away. Are you crazy? They set you up. Go back. Go back. I have a text message to back it up. I said, bro, move your money. Go back. Tell them your account is locked. Go back to them. Go back. We call video call. Not so. How will that person die and I will not talk with him? I know. You know, say I go die. You know, say I for don't pie now and a depression for pay now for pie me. Because I go know say something is wrong. I go the fear because of social media abuse. I say, Andrew, go back. The line cut. We call again. I never hear from Andrew again. But Andrew did something. Andrew sent me the IRT boss, SP Moses, the mad dog, the officers, their supervisors, all of their phone number. Andrew sent it. He said, these are the people transporting me. He started sending their numbers. I've already got their pictures. Then he sent their phone numbers where. So when I could not reach Andrew, I started calling those ones. I say, hello, what's going on? On the WhatsApp, I'll call them. I call them directly. And on the 26th, nobody picked my phone. On the 27th in the morning, one of them picked my phone. And I say, hello, because they saw UK number, direct number. And I said, yesterday, you guys were transporting my friend, Andrew Lochekwa. But I'm trying to reach him now. I can't reach him. What is going on? The officer was like, who are you? Who are you? I said, my name is Ben. I'm a blogger. I'm his friend. That is when the police now know, there's a third party hearing about this. This is what the officer, if I lie, may everything I've already have, make I lose them. The officer asks me, is he a Nigerian? Because Andrew does not speak pidgin. He can't speak pidgin. So he always speak for ne. I say, yes, he's a Nigerian. I say, where is he? The officer told me everything about the case. I said, but you guys were telling him that he did not do it. But this is where my wisdom lied. I never told them I knew they were in Uyo. I never told them I knew they were in Benue. I kept that one. Then the officer asked me, ask a family member to come to Abuja. That Andrew is in Abuja. I said, is he safe? Is he okay? He said, we can't. The officer said, we can't talk to you. One of the officers is SP Moses. He's from Kogi. He said he's a lawyer. I said, I'm a Kogi. I'm a Kogi man. Me and him speak pidgin. He said, tell me about him. What does he do? I said, he's a businessman and he's a Nigerian. So he's in Nigeria for his life. So, but the question the man was asking me, I've already started suspecting, neither they don't kill him or they don't hide him. I don't know what is happening. He said, ask a family member to come. Then when I go home, I now call just Adotun and I informed her about the case. And I showed her about Harrison on Harrison's page. Andrew was moved on the 21st from Abia. Harrison made the first post about Tafiba and Celine on the 22nd. Ask yourself, why did Harrison never make a post about Celine and Afiba from the 11th? He knows about it. Why did he waited until Andrew is in the hand of the IRUT complement of blessing? Before Harrison made the first post. I want to show you something. Because God will expose lies no matter how long it takes. God will expose lies. Let's say Andrew is a demon, is a devil. He deserves his day in court. He never got it. The fate of those girls cannot be ascertained up to today. I want to show you something. And this is where the whole secret lies. Me, I'm the last person somebody with that. You dial my number, you will see. I will get the video. Don't worry, guys. I am very highly prepared. Okay. This was the first post.
When I post about
This was the first post Harrison made on the 22nd of May. Andrew was picked up on the 21st of May by these rogue officers that end up paying him. Harrison made the first post about Celine and Afiba early morning on the 22nd. Harrison knew about Celine and Afiba from the 11th. Now, ask yourself a question. If Harrison is really interested in Celine and Afiba, why he did not make any post about them? Harrison is the kidnapper, the media man, of Nigerian police. Harrison is the money laundering of Nigerian police, is the image handling of Nigerian police. It was when I was hitting him, they didn't know what to do anymore. But he can't talk. You know, Harrison can't talk. He only uses Janjaweed followers to prompt nonsense. He come and hold rosary and be shaking rosary. In Jesus. And then he buy pity. He buy pity. He buy pity. That's when they involve Daddy Freeze and pay Daddy Freeze to do the PR to bury this case. Daddy Freeze, no, come on my line. Daddy Freeze should dare invite me. Why do you think Daddy Freeze cannot come and challenge me? He knows I'm being brutal, honest. Truth. Listen to these guys.
Battery 50%. USB audio. AUX audio.
Two friends left Port Harcourt to Aba to visit a friend. A man they met in social media.
My computer.
Right.
Okay, I want you to listen.
So this morning I posted about two friends
Hold on.
left Port Harcourt to Aba.
The speaker audio.
A man they met in social media.
I know what to do.
Right. And this man happens to be.
Okay.
So this morning.
This video, if you're on YouTube, you can see the video. This is the first video Harrison made about Selena Nafiba on the 22nd. Pick it. Harrison got in touch with Celine family on the 11th. They paid him on the 15th. He charged them money on the 11th. They paid him for a consultation fees on the 15th. It was not free. Why did Harrison not make a post on that 15th? On the 15th, Andrew was still in a cell. So if the story would have gone viral, the Nigerian eyes would have been there. So they kept it private. But Harrison was not doing anything about it. He was waiting until Andrew is in the hand of the police that were from, fake police that were from Abuja, who are eventually going to pie him. I want you to bring your critical mind to listen to the word that are coming. I will stop and I will explain something. Watch.
I posted about two friends.
He said, this morning I posted about two friends, 22nd of May, 2024.
Left Port Harcourt to Aba to visit a friend. A man they met in social media. Right. And this man happens to be Andrew Amechi. That's the name they use in knowing him in Abia State. All right. So I posted about this case this morning, and I got a lot of reactions, and the lady reached out to me for all the way.
So he posted about the case on the 22nd. About two girls missing, did not even call their name. Harrison did not even mention their name. This morning I posted about two girls missing. They went to Aba, and I got a lot of reaction. And somebody reached out to me. Just see how he began to condition Nigerians against Andrew. Just listen. Listen. If you know you're not a critical thinker, just disappear. Now, I want two people that are critical thinker to help me analyze this. I want two people that are critical thinkers. People that use their head.
Away from Lagos. And
he said a lady reached out to me all the way from Lagos this morning. And the lady reached out on a text message. This was the girl, Rachel is her name. Rachel is the one that was pointing her at me on Daddy Freeze and saying, you are the blogger in the UK. Andrew was sending me to. Andrew was sending my video to. When he was about to pie me, you are the blogger. This was Rachel on the 22nd. Rachel did not reach out to Harrison on the 21st, on the 11th. Why on the 22nd? After Andrew is in the hand of the police that are taking him to Abuja who are currently on this day. The police and Andrew are currently in Uyo. They are no longer in Umahia. Just listen. The girl wrote, "Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Someone sent me a post that you made about Mr. Andrew Ochekwo Amechi on Facebook. I was one of his victims. The same man kidnapped me around January, held me hostage for 6 days. He wanted to pie me. The day he wanted to pie me was the day I escaped." That was the message Rachel sent. Rachel, by the way, is on my DM. Rachel cannot defend everything he said in public anymore. That's why Rachel has disappeared, because they used her. Rachel saw the video the post Harrison made, and Rachel quickly said, "Somebody sent it to me," and contacted Harrison. Just listen. Harrison did not even mention the name of Afiba and Celine. Did not mention it. I know a lot of you guys will be like shocked, like, "Ben, you gone back to this case again." Yes, human life is involved. Human life is involved. And Daddy Freeze buried this case on his platform.
Told me she was a victim of this same man. So I needed evidence, so I requested for.
So for those of you guys that are not on YouTube, at this time, Harrison is showing a very graphic picture of Rachel, injuries, stitches all over the legs. Rachel say it was in January that I went to Andrew's place. And this is May. Rachel is showing the video to Harrison. Harrison broadcast that video to all of his followers. If you see that video, you will pie Andrew with your hand. If you see the video of this injury, you will pie Andrew with your hand. So if you understand what is called conditioning, this is conditioning of the highest. This is prejudice of the highest. Harrison began to share this video. And I want you to listen to the warden.
For this, some of these videos she sent to me, and pictures, it was bloody. She showed me her injuries, when she was in the hospital being treated,
So where the conditioning, Harrison is not even talking about the 2 girls. This one is alive. 2 girls are missing. So those 2 girls are the most priority. So you should highlight the girls, they are joining, what they did, how they got there, what is happening, what are the investigation. Harrison is not talking about it. Harrison is conditioning his followers now. And people keep sharing. "Oh God, oh my God, nah, this man is the devil." This prejudicing the guy. Prejudice. So he was showing these videos.
And it was something else.
It's me. And
So then the next video, for those of you guys on TikTok, is the video of Andrew sending a video message to Rachel, inviting her from Lagos to Aba to come and visit him in Port Harcourt, basically, to come and visit. So I want you to understand, Harrison was literally showing Andrew's picture, showing Rachel video, but he's not talking about Afiba and Celine. As a matter of fact, he did not even mention the name of Afiba and Celine. He did not mention their name. He said 2 girls.
sorry, we didn't do the video call last night. I got tied up with cocaine. I just thought I'd send this message. Say how are you getting? How's your day going?
I don't think that could be a distraction. I mean, on the governor.
Alright,
yes, of course.
We'll do that video call maybe tonight. Okay. Well, you take care. Bye.
So this video of her traveling to Abia State to see the man on 26th of January And here she came back on the 1st of February after she survived the attack in the man's house. The man held her down for almost 6 days in his house in Abia State. All right, so with the name, I made some.
Now, the man held her down in Aba for 6 days. According to Rachel's under the freeze, Rachel said the man held her down, Andrew held her down for 6 days. He said the first day she entered our house was the first day Andrew hit her on the head, and then Andrew held her down for 6 days in the house, right? And then she was on her period, and Andrew was knocking her front and back. At one point, and he said Andrew never give her water, Andrew never give her food. But Andrew still, she was being knocked front and back. And then she said this under the freeze. So this is not a lie. This is what she said under the freeze. And then Andrew asked her to cook fried rice, and she cooked fried rice, and Andrew ate it alone. This is not the man I know. This is literally not the man I know. So the story sounds fictionist for me. It sounds like, are you okay? Andrew will not knock a woman on a blood. It's impossible. I know this guy. He's a clean man. Okay. Then the man asks you, even with that condition, the man asks you to cook fried rice. And the man chopped the fried rice alone. The story don't add up. But nobody was helping me to, nobody, everybody just, after Harrison conditioned the people, everybody just buy what Harrison said. But nobody was asking questions. Nobody was asking questions. No, yeah, he said he cooked fried rice for Andrew, and Andrew ate alone. Andrew did not give her, and she was not drinking water. She said the video is there. She was not drinking water and food for 6 days. Just listen.
Research on Facebook, Instagram, and
so quickly, Harrison, concentrate. If you remember this video now, this is the first video Harrison made. But Harrison did not talk about Afiba and Celine for 1 minute. Harrison was talking about Andrew. Even go on his Facebook and was highlighting it. He was talking about how rich he is, what he does in the UK, and his crime in the UK. He was talking about all those things, conditioning the member of public for the mission ahead. For the mission ahead. Don't forget, Andrew in a hotel with the police in New York have a Rolex on his hand that is 40 million as of that exchange rate that time. The Rolex on his hand alone is 40 M. And the guy is in the hand of the police in New York. They were in a hotel in New York. What are they doing with the police in New York? Harrison pretended he did not know. He knows. Now, this is where you will know that Harrison all along keep a tap on the situation in Benue, in Umuahia. Just listen.
Discovered some shocking information. This man appears to be very wealthy on social media, on Facebook, and also owns a company.
So Harrison has gone to they've already done their investigation about Andrew. They've already planned. Andrew has a Bentley parked in his front of the house, has a Range Rover parked, and live a very big affluent life in Nigeria. So they got their mugu now. The Harrison got their mugu. Now they are planting two human beings on his head now. This is where the organ harvester come from. Andrew cannot even slaughter a chicken head. Me, I know this guy for 11 years. I can tell you what he's capable of doing. Slapping a woman, doing rugged thing, yes. Aggressive, yes. But organ harvesting. So when I was hearing this from him, I didn't know where it was coming from. I'm like, what is this guy talking about? Then I begin to watch the video. Then I begin to analyze it, comparing it with what Andrew is telling me on the road. And I say, Harrison, you are a liar. And I came against him and all his followers jump on me. Just imagine 250,000 mumu following somebody, FC of nonsense, abusing me.
That recruits staff. This Facebook account was active this morning. As at 10 a.m. this morning, it was active.
So, if you guys are watching this video now, you will see the fan on that video on YouTube. You guys should go to my YouTube page again and check. The video Rachel was making, if you go through Harrison's page, the background of where Rachel was making that video, Harrison has appeared on that background before. The videos are on his platform. But Harrison is telling you, I don't know Rachel. Rachel sent her video from Lagos. It was just out of the blue. It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. But let us go. Let us go.
And just checking now is now on private. So, and I have to try his phone number to see if it's going through. And to my surprise, the phone is ringing. So, meaning.
So, Harrison did not try Andrew's phone on the 11th when they informed him about the case. He did not try Andrew's phone on the 12th, on the 13th, on the 14th, on the 15th, on the 16th, on the 17th, on the 18th, on the 19th, on the 20th. On the 21st, Andrew was released from Umuahia. Andrew's phone was handed over to him. Harrison tried the phone on the 22nd. The phone was ringing. Harrison is telling you, oh, lo and behold, his phone is ringing. That means he has his phone while he's in police cell. No, Andrew has been released on yesterday, because this was on the 22nd of May. Andrew was released. He has his phone. He texts me. He texts other people. He called me. So his phone will be ringing. But why did Harrison not say, I tried his phone on the 11th when I heard about this case? Or I tried his phone on the 12th, it was ringing. Or I tried his phone on the 13th, it was ringing. Why on the 22nd? Andrew's phone was ringing, because Andrew is a free man. The police say you are free. You're just going to Abuja to answer questions. Follow us. And he has his phone with him. He was recording them, was recording himself driving, recording them in a hotel. Nigerians, the Bible says something. It said, my people perish for lack of knowledge, ignorance. I am not ignorant. I have spent, even if I didn't go to school, I've traveled so much. I've watched crime stories so much that I cannot be a fool to nonsense stories like this. It can happen to you. It can happen to loved one. How would you want the case to end?
He has access to his phone while in police custody. All right, for that search, I discovered that this man here is being wanted in the UK for sexual assault on a woman. All right, so in the UK, his name is Andrew Uchekwo. Andrew Uchekwo.
So you see the amount of time Harrison is spending analyzing the crime of Andrew. I want people that understand something. Oludayo, what do you think Harrison is doing with this analysis he's doing now? Oh, go ahead. So they couldn't hear you. What do you think Harrison is doing when he's analyzing the?
Was just prepping their minds.
He's preparing the public mind.
He was prepping their minds. He knew all along. We've always been on this case before now, and we've analyzed the whole thing. If we go back in date, we know that he has always played along. In short, he is the mastermind of the whole thing, down to the cow
cameras and everything. Let's not go back to that idiot's issue, because anybody who believes him at their own risk.
Unbelievable.
I have one question I've been meaning to ask.
Yes.
There was a meeting with the police chiefs and the PRO at one point.
Yes, I had a meeting with them.
Yes. What's the outcome? Have they said anything?
The police told me, the PRO told me, Muiwa Adejobi, in case they send this message to him again. He told me Mr. Ben is complicated, that they are investigating it, that they have changed it, they have moved it to a different department, and indeed, they've actually moved it to a different department. This case is no longer in the hand of those people, because before, the people that were investigating was not from the IG. It was from AIG, the Deputy Inspector General of Police. So they now move it to a different department. That he very soon he will get back to me on it. This is 4 months later. They haven't got back to me. And you know the worst thing, they are not even contacting the family of Afiba, the family of Celine. They are not getting in touch with them. When Andrew's family went to Abuja, they were saying, we are very sorry. They could not defend their nonsense. They could not even tell Andrew's family, your son did this. They did not ask those questions. There was not even a question about it. But Harrison is still going about in Nigeria, recovering 10 million from
It's funny how Nigerians believe that guy.
I don't know. Up to now, sometimes I'm dumbfounded, Olidayo. I don't know what to think.
Because it's just common logic. It's common sense for them to see the truth. But you know how Nigerians are with social media. It's first to report, first to speak.
So I decided to go deeper into this case this evening for our audience. But before I close this chapter, there is a part I want you to listen to. For those of you guys on YouTube, I want somebody to come up and tell me, what do you think on this matter? I say, when I copy the whole story and give it to ChatGPT basically say Harrison is the head of this crime.
You know, I've always told you.
Yes.
When you were analyzing the gunshot on the car and everything, I told you, listen, the town I stay is a normal thing for them to shoot. If you see a car that is being shot at you, it's glaring. That's one that they use stick to knock the glass, no. I told you from the beginning, Andrew, what's his name, Harrison, is the kingpin of this whole thing. He knows more than he's just saying.
I say a mere ChatGPT will tell you who is the criminal here.
He's just the media man for the corrupt police people they use. From the beginning, I told you Blessing was involved.
100%.
Blessing's boyfriend, the senator, or is he House of Representative?
Senator. It's not senator. They defeated him. Labour. They went to tribunal and they lost it.
Okay, he's part of it, because I don't see any reason why my so-called best friends will be missing, and I'll be living my life like nothing happened. Even when your dog is missing, you stay in the UK now. If your cat goes missing, you know how you'll be posting, putting up posters and, campaigning for your missing cat. Not to talk of human being. So, Blessing is the #1 suspect with Harrison and what's that? The defeated senator.
Darlington, Senator Darlington Wakocha. From Abia State. From Abba Central. Abba Central. So listen, in the next 1 minute now, there's something Harrison will say that will basically make everything even more clear. Listen.
And if you wait before you play it,
Mhm.
me myself, I'll also blame you.
Yes, sir.
In the heat of that pressure you were giving them, if you notice, just before you stopped talking about it, he came up and said they were going to be released soon, if you remember.
Mm-hmm.
And that was when you stopped. If
Mhm.
you had continued at that point, I believe they should have released them by now. Because Harrison knows where those girls are. 100%.
He knows.
Because he came up that time.
No, he came up that said that he prayed that the girl will be released soon, that they are not, that they cannot say definitely that they're missing. That's what he said.
Yes. So those statements alone contradict himself.
No, the reason I stopped was I wanted to give. I was under stress. I must tell you the truth, my brother. Without you, without Falila,
you're looking way better now.
Yes, without Falila, my brother, I did not work. Thank God I have my business. I did not. I concentrate for 3 months uninterrupted for this case. 3 months. And you and a lot of you guys that I never met from Adam have a mind to listen. God will bless you, man. Let me just play this before we leave. Very, very important, because Daddy Freeze, shame go catch him for this country, for this world. Me.
What of your brother, Potato Man?
Oh, he don't run. I think Daddy Freeze was just using him. You know, they gave Daddy Freeze. This is what I finally discovered. They gave Daddy Freeze a job to launder that case. And Daddy Freeze is not equipped to come and drag himself on the mud like that. He preferred to just use his platform and sit like that and be conditioning people. Okay? Potato was the potato, they use potato. It was Daddy Freeze that consult potato. So Daddy Freeze now brought potato in to come and carry dirty. And that's what Daddy Freeze is trying to do with Dr. Kemi. You remember Dr. Kemi came day before yesterday on our live.
I was here.
Yes. So Dr. Kemi came that live to come and talk, to spin something for Pastor Tobi. But thank God, say we took our time that day and we educated her and she understand and she left. But if we have allowed it, is to come and spin the narrative, which is coming from Daddy Freeze. Because why do you think Dr. Kemi suddenly joined our life that evening? Okay.
He was so quick. He wasn't even up to 2 minutes. I mentioned her name.
She was not the one watching. It was Daddy Freeze that was watching. It was Daddy Freeze that was watching. Because Daddy Freeze was live. But Daddy Freeze quickly left live to come and join our life. You know, Daddy Freeze was live. He was live that evening. And he brought Pastor Tobi in. He was not even there more than 1 hour. He left to come and join our life. And immediately you mentioned that Dr. Kemi requested. 5 minutes later, Dr. Kemi requested, Ben, bring me up. I'm like, what? He said, oh, somebody tagged me. Somebody called me that you guys are talking about me. I said, man, we're not talking about you in a negative way.
You only made a reference.
You only made a reference.
Before they come and say, Dayo said.
Yes, you only made a reference. And that was it. And then she quickly commented. She was not the one. It was exactly what happened to Sabio during the Dr. Kemi's life that I did. But here, Harrison, where Harrison told you, last week, I heard that Andrew was going to be released on this video. So if Harrison heard, okay, let me just play.
In Nigeria here, he answers Andrew. It happened in June 20. Before a woman. It happened in June 20. Department, Abia State Police Command. And now I heard this case is now being transferred to the IGP for...
You see, I heard. Are you listening? I heard that the case is now being transferred to the IGP. Just listen.
I don't know, for investigation or anything. But as at last week.
as at last week, guys, this is where Harrison finished himself. Harrison posted on the 22nd. Harrison was aware of the case on the 11th. He never posted about it. So let's count from the 11th that he got involved officially. 11, day 1, 12, day 2, 13, day 3, 14, day 4, 15, day 5, 16, day 6, 17, day 7. That is 1 week. So on the 17th, Harrison heard that Andrew was going to be released. Oludayo, if Harrison was so interested in Afiba and Celine, and he heard that the suspect that consulted him and paid him was going to be released, where do you think Harrison is supposed to go to? Social media. I made a post about it. Why did he not make a post about it? He said, last week, I heard he's going to be released. And Harrison also confirmed that he sent his staff to whom I had to go and identify Andrew. So Harrison was aware, but Harrison never made a public post about Celine and Afiba. That is your charity worker. That is your human rights activist. So whenever you see Harrison, remember the story I told you today. A police officer told me that if they kidnap your mama in Asaba, call Harrison. Now, you will believe me now, because when police collect 10 million from a citizen, it was Harrison that returned the 10 million. Even a senior advocate of Nigeria is not able to return 10 million from police hand. What is the business of Harrison with Nigerian police? Only in Nigeria, this kind of guy will still be existing. Only in Nigeria. And this is the guy that I think he got something on me. Daddy Freeze must talk who paid him. He confirmed, he paid, he got paid. He must talk who paid him. Because I didn't pay him, Andrew family did not pay him, Celine family did not pay him. Who paid him to spin the story? Whoever paid Daddy Freeze, they are behind all of this crime. I leave this case to rest. I want to thank you guys that joined. Oluda, thank you so much again for taking your time to join us. Guys, I'd never believe I would go this far this evening. I wanted to talk about Tobi. I wanted to talk a little bit about Didi and Akpi and Mama.
Thank you, Mr. Ben.
Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Sorry that I have to go back to the drawing board again because we have new viewer. I'm telling you, we have about almost 20. We have at least.
It's always good to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, because I'm not forgetting the case. So just because I'm not dwelling on it every day doesn't mean I'm forgetting it. The case is still on. The embassy is still contacting me. I'm contacting them. So we are still on it. Legally, we'll take a legal case against them, and they'll have no option than to speak out in the right time because Andrew traveled to Nigeria with a visa. So it's a big thing. And the two young girls are still missing. Nobody's talking about them. It's not right. It's not right. And Oluda, you know what they wanted to do at that time was to just send me out of the case.
Yeah.
That was their mission.
They wanted to frustrate you out.
They wanted to frustrate me out. But thank God for our strength and for the people that believe in justice and fairness. So we did it, and today, shame is on them. And if you are joining our platform new, this is not the thing we talk about all the time. We talk about everything. For me, I believe that I'm versatile. I can discuss any topic, and I'm able to discuss this topic today to give you update about it a little bit because of what I believe is unfair treatment of Andrew, Selena, and Afiba, and also crime that is currently taking place in Nigeria. I highlight Harrison because I personally believe that Harrison is a criminal enterprise with his charity, with his organization. This is what they do for. If you doubt me, how do you explain that police kidnapped a citizen just last 2 weeks, collected 10 million, and Harrison brought that money in cash? How do you explain it? How do you explain that police kidnapped somebody, collected 3 million, and Harrison go and bring it in cash? How do you explain that? How do you explain all of this? How do you explain it? So I want to thank you guys for joining. For those of you guys that are following, please follow. If you're on my YouTube, spend time, watch other videos that we are producing here. We are not monetized, so we are not basically looking to monetize things. That's why we say difficult things that people are not saying. So I personally have a conviction to run media that is truthful, that is fair, that is just. That's what we do. I'm unbiased. I take things like this seriously. So if you have not subscribed to my page on the YouTube side of things, please just click that subscribe button so you can get notification whenever we are live. That is the only way we can magnify the truth and fairness and justice. I want to thank you guys for joining. Those of you guys on TikTok, thank you so much for always fellowshipping with us. And those of you guys that give me gift, I really, really appreciate every coin that you give me. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me that you are showing appreciation. That is what this team is all about. I thank you very much, and good night from the UK.